let's see. Oh, wow. I actually made it. That's awesome. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it in time. Alright. Apart from the no audio bit. But you all have audio, I know that that's the thing. Oh, bloody hell. Or is it really just because there's nothing actually coming through the speakers right now? That's entirely possible. Anyway, it's been a long day. Yep, it's just because nothing was coming through at the time. There was no audio to be had. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Buffalo. So, last we left the intrepid adventurers and the Dark Urge. Oh, we rescued Minthara from the dungeon of Moonrise Towers. Pulled the whole thing off without any form of detection or any trouble from upstairs. It was pretty great. And then we escaped to the Last Light Inn. So that is where we currently are. Okay. Oh no, please do not do, no, don't do a device cleanup right now. You will forcefully restart my computer, and to hell with you for that. Alright. We're gonna have to bring Minthara along. There's no way we can leave her here. But to have her continue being a paladin or not. Yeah, who am I to tell her no? But I think Lae'zel is gonna stay at camp for a while. Or Astarion. I don't know. No.
You need my expertise.
Indeed I do. Oh, and I think we've been... I know she's got that. We have been holding those for you. Even though we're going to replace them in a minute. Oh, let's see. Proficient all the way up to heavy armor. Of course, she's a paladin. Though I don't have a ton of experience with them. Appropriate that she should wear those. Did we readjust? No, we didn't. 4 levels of Ranger, 3 levels of Rogue, Assassin, Gloomstalker. But to give him the gloves of dexterity, or
for your sake.
Yeah, we kind of have to.
What now?
Yes. It's like she replaced Gale. Well, that's still gonna go to Gale.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
give you... Oh. We'll give you Cruel Sting in the meantime. Hey, stranger. How you doing? I'm not too bad. It's been a good day. It's been a long day, but it's been a good day. Made it in time by the skin of my teeth. I was completely covered in grass clippings about an hour ago. Shit. All Lae'zel's stuff must go. How's your Thursday going, though? Appreciate you. Thank you. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun doing all of it. Just glad to be back into it. All right.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, hell. It's been a really long day. They all have something to say. That's different. Oh. Gale is... There we go.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company. I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Anytime, go.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.
Join me, why don't you? We'll
Would that I could.
talk about that.
But your
later.
entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first. Magical.
Indeed.
So, shall we?
Hopefully Lae'zel doesn't get too pissed and decides to leave. We did already have the conversation about going back to speak with the Inquisitor. That's a thing. That's a whole thing. Right, Paladin, you get smite things. Cool. Command, of course. Wonder how broken she's gonna get. And we'll see about breaking her open. There's some fun things that you can do in the Shadowlands. I've never actually managed to raise one of the Thorns to be able to fight for you, but I know that you can do it. Held duel. Force an enemy to attack only you, giving it disadvantage against other targets. Branding spells. There you go. You and any nearby allies gain a +0 bonus to saving throws. Magic weapon. Until long rest. Okay. Where's Gandrel's aspiration? I am an affiliate. I am indeed. There's not much to speak of yet, but it's been fun. It's been really cool. Finally, it's honestly never something that I thought would happen. Magic missile. It's already on him anyway.
What to do?
Well then. Alright. That took a hot minute. Buffy needs her hill giant.
Don't touch me.
Starion, you're gonna... You bite Lizelle for me.
Enough.
Will be enough time for that late. So that's Astarion with that. Let's see what else to give him. Last time he really didn't... Bloodlust didn't do much. Minthara. I have faith that she's just gonna start to cut through things. Gale, meanwhile. Okay. Always curious. Why don't you shoot them over to me in a whisper? We can talk about it after. That would be cool. That would be cool. Alright. Now that and then last but not least, oh, this is why I do a lot of this off stream. Shit, toe rag. Polymorph. We'll add Ice Storm to that. That's kind of circumstantial. Misty Step, that's a thing. Always a thing.
Yes.
Indeed. Those only show a camp. Show the fucking chainmail. Or the heavy armor. Alright. Oh shit, wait, no. There's a lot of people that want to talk. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm straight on that. That's okay. Thank you, though.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
You looked like you were wearing a moonstone. Isn't that commonly worn by Selûnites?
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
Thanks for sharing that with me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
And Karlak. Oh, that's right. We should take her to go meet
Oh
Damon.
my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
She lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
You're so adorable. You are the best. Best companion. Alright. Oh, shit. We now face multiple vendors. Son of a bitch. Alright, Will, where are you? I need your bard-like abilities for a while.
Well met. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Let's make... Where am I needed?
Will the Bard sells all my shit. We'll give you that, because yes. This is gonna be really heavy. Oh fuck, how did that make it in there? Is there a remove from wares? Yeah, that's not good. Send those to Astaria. Alright, we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with
Reporting.
There's something hidden there. They've all failed their check, including Minthara, who just failed that check.
Admire your courage, Gale.
You better.
Thank you.
Any particular reason? Not as long as we can put up a fight with.
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers. What can I say?
Mother always told me to be a gracious host.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take your hands, or take off your hands at no cost to myself?
Cheeky. But, since you're asking,
Cool. Appreciate you.
if you're alright by Jaheira, you're alright by me.
Oh, you definitely do not have enough gold to offset. Well, let's try to help you fix that. Scroll of Haste. Never a bad thing to have. Never have enough scrolls of invisibility. Scroll of Fireball. Scroll of Greater Invisibility. Haste. Yeah. Alright, you are just shy of being able to sell to. Well, that looks fun. Cloak of Protection, AC +1, saving throw +1. Alright. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains a +1 bonus to their spell save DC until the end of their turn. Ooh. That would be good for Buffy. Okay. Two-weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. Yes. That we will take. Not sold on, well, uninhibited Kushiko. Oh, that's part of the Kushiko set. Yeah, I'm kind of honor-bound to buy that. When a monk, that is what you wear. Gale will enjoy that. Ooh, on a successful saving throw against a foe's spell, deal 4 to 7 fire damage to them. Grants resistance to fire damage. 800 though, that's a pretty good.
Take care now.
Indeed.
See any
Alright.
Keep it together.
Now we go back. To revel in the buying shit from a vendor. This is my least favorite part of the game. It is just as tedious. Well, no, it's not as tedious as it is in Skyrim. Coming up with a rotation of cities that you travel between to sell all your shit, and so that enough time passes while you travel from place to place that the vendors will have gold again by the time that you make the rotation back there. That was some wild shit. Frustrating. Christ. Roasted dwarf leg.
This place gives me the creeps.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Oh. Oh wow, that's not... Didn't get anywhere near as much as I thought we were going to for that. Anyway,
Take care now.
to Moonrise Towers. Gotta go chat with... Oh, fuck. Minthara's gonna recognize Roa Moonglow. Oh, God.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
Okay, so don't come back here with Minthara. Interesting. Best to return later. Yeah, no. Okay. Huh. Well, that's very interesting.
You wish to consult me?
I need you to go back to camp.
A mistake. I am your most valuable asset.
We'll see, probably, but
When you realize your
they
mistake,
don't want.
I will be.
We're not gonna advertise the fact that I say, because that's a whole.
Belongs to everyone. I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute
Defender of the people.
creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Anything to trade. Let's do this. Capitalism must have its due. Alright, let's see some of the equipment before we buy all the consumables. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Starians at camp, that's right. Shit. Pretty sure that it would be better. Almost positive. gains a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls, and their unarmed attacks deal an additional 2 bludgeoning damage. Huh. Yep. Gotta do it. Draconic Elemental Weapon. Imbue a weapon with elemental power. Receives a +1 bonus to attack rolls and deals an additional 1d4 damage of your choice. Okay. Yep, that's where we find this. Yep, that one's always worth it. +1 bonus to ranged attack rolls and thrown attack rolls. Yep. I gotta have shit that I can sell. Yeah, half of the stuff I'm never gonna use. Charm Person is just one of those that you don't do on honor mode. Hell, or Tactician. People notice and they don't like it. Scroll of Dark Vision. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Mirror Image is always good to have. Phantasmal Killer. Seven of those. Jesus. Hey, stranger. Welcome, welcome. You really haven't missed anything. You missed somebody, pitching their uncle that has, you know, however many hundreds of thousands of Twitch followers, and that they were going to put me into contact with them. Imagine that. I wonder where we've heard that one before. I don't know if they are still here. I don't think they are.
An order.
Yeah, that was a ban. Okay.
These are our allies, Erna. I'll handle the diplomacy. You just keep looking pretty.
I bought a lot of shit in the last 10 minutes.
I wouldn't have if not for the
We're gonna stop at one more vendor. Now, right?
If you have coin, then show it.
It confirms it, though. Like it really does. Beyond any shadow of a doubt. Not that we didn't already know, but... Your tone is asking for a beating, Bugbear.
Ha! Bark, bark, like a warg pup you are. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
You want a warrior? Here I am.
Prove it! Who's singing your name?
Let's see. Well, I mainly do the singing, but usually, you know, beating them or beating my foes to a pulp is quite the sight. I also make plans. Plan fails, I make a new plan.
Normally talk like that's empty.
It also plays the lute.
But there's something behind those words of yours. I can feel it. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
2 potions of angelic reprieve every long rest, if I remember right. While only holding 1 weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, gain a +2 bonus to melee weapon attack rolls. Oh, right. Minthara had to go home. Arcane interference. Yep, those come with. Big boy's chew toy. I love this weapon. I never actually use it, but often mistaken for a relic of the wizard Bigby's creation, the staff was ironically made as a bite stick for Bigby's dog. Oh my god, big boy. Who's a large fellow. Grow in size to become strong. It's fantastic. Do I have any? I have... I got 1 of those. I don't really need more. It's generally a good gauge of, alright, now it's time to long rest. Alright. I hope so. There's already been unique dial, well, at least for me. I walked up to the gate with Minthara.
Right.
They were like, nope, they're gonna, you know, notice that she's
I want to be clear. Letting
how are you
Minthara
gonna
tag along
explain
with
and
us
do
was
this?
your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you.
Fair. But, better a dagger in my throat than fangs, Starian. Like, sorry, hate to break it to you.
Excuse me? I would never. But fine. Take her if you
Oh
wish.
no,
Just
something
know I'll be
horrible has
resting with
happened.
one eye open.
Because you're dead on the ground in the morning.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
I swear to God, man. Alright. We're going to... Oh, hell. We'll go to Last Light. And then switch Minthara into the party.
Yes. I don't think so. Why? Friend of yours?
Wish we had stone.
The patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I wish we had a bloody army.
I imagine they are.
Haven't heard that from Gale yet, but we might still. No, Raphael has no, hasn't showed
What's
up.
going on?
Where does Minthara camp? Never. Right there.
With haste.
Wait a tick.
Ready
You know
and
what?
willing.
Oh,
The
Gale's
pride of the
even
game.
right there. How about that? Alright. Before. Let me sing a song for all of you. Oh shit. Unique dialogue for everyone. Jesus. I want to see the spider web of how different things trigger different conversations in different like formats. And, like if you do this, this happens, and I want to see that from the top spider web because it's got to exist somewhere. thing you're doing with the knife there. Alrighty then. Switch back to me. You're coming with us.
You wish to consult me?
Come on.
Your party is full. Did you think I would not notice?
Well, just...
Apparently. Half the men of Menzoberranzan are pleasure servants. Weaklings whose beauty is their only redeeming quality. You would fit right in with them.
You think I'm beautiful?
Heading out without Isabel's blessing. Have you got a death wish?
Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Far from it. Thanks for the reminder.
Hate to see the shadows get you before you've begun. Good luck.
Well, thankfully I have the bell. Alright.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Yeah. Savage is one word for it.
That dead bird's been corrupted
So
by
terrible.
the shadows.
Amazing.
Would be wise to leave it alone.
Well, we didn't. It was awesome. That's why you all leveled 7. Never anything here. Oh shit. Fuck. You all turn around. Scratch. No. Please hide now. And yeah, just hang out. Stay right there. Still alive. Failed his hide check though.
Don't give me trouble now.
Minthara's gonna be so great to have around.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
I wonder what the most entertaining combination of characters would be. Minsk's insanity has a special place in my heart.
One day I'll catch a break.
Who do you think has the most savage terror part by Minthara? Like, who does she talk shit about the best? You think? Alright, pick it up. There we go. Harper's Journal. We are running around trying to find the borders of that blight. The ruins east of Last Light proved to be highly dangerous, with deep, biting shadows. Another suspicious one is that house on the hillock a little farther on. It seems dark and empty, but voices come from there. One of the others swears to me that he heard a child's laughter and saw Githyanki warriors approach the house from a distance. Surely his imagination must be getting the better of him out here. Minthara and Gale, Minthara and Astarian, Astarian and Minsk. Did you hear it? Yep. Evil and insane. Wonderful combination. Alright, we'll see if I can get them from here. I doubt it, though. No ranged weapon equipped. The hell? Ah, right. Because Minthara is wielding Gandrel's aspiration. That's alright. You can wield that.
Can't see a thing from down here.
Alright. This is how we're gonna do this. Super jump and feather fall. Oh, yeah, they're all
Soft, silent,
they're all close like that.
lethal.
The range is also just too great.
Better boots. Carefully now.
Alright.
I'm just waiting.
This should be fun.
Quietly.
I can kill with a whisper.
I'm sure you can.
Better make my next move.
Which way to the nearest library?
Time for fisting!
None shall see me.
What is Dread Ambusher hide? It's the same thing.
Not now. I can't waste any more time.
wife and the kid just got home. And he walks in the door, and I hear, Daddy! Ambusher moves come from that part of the Ranger class and are free moves during the first. Oh, okay. Damn, that's solid. Free versions of it. That's awesome.
Another fight. Let's go.
Oh, Buffy's immobile. Got it.
I speak, they burn.
That was pretty bad. Damn. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I'm gonna have to talk her into letting him stay up a little bit, or I'll do the bad thing and pull him out of bed. That's okay.
Ready for battle.
Was up way too late last night. I was. He wound up waking up, oh god, around 2. We watched an episode and a half of Deep Space Nine and fell asleep on the couch.
Lilala.
So Minthara's a paladin. What's her oath?
This.
Yes.
There we go.
Hungry for the slaughter.
I had it on for a while. It looked fun. It really did.
No
Still entangled.
Go for the throat.
I don't even need everybody.
Let's find some prey.
Got him.
Fresh orders?
Fresh orders. Coming about. Hey, stranger. How you doing? Good to see you.
Can't give up now.
Officially venturing out in the Upside Down. So last night, oh god, Chief Doggy, he's been in the chat. He and I
Watch your back.
circled the entire desert in the Scorched Earth map for Ark. Because that's the other server that we're able to move back and forth between. We were hunting for a death warrant, and in 2 hours of running around the map, like, it took that long to do it, didn't find a single one. That sucked.
Oh, lovely little pick-me-up.
No one stopped me yet.
I started to say the Fremen prayer for Shai Hulud in hopes that a giant worm would come. It did not work. If I go talk to Isabel right now, that's going to trigger the fight with Marcus, won't it? But I also want to have triggered Astarion seen,
In testing
if I remember right.
blood whispers.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Finest
Don't be
stock.
shy, have a gander at the finest stock.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Well, yours is the first happy face I've seen in a while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's
Fair.
not to like?
You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out.
Don't do it yet?
Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
I will find another encounter. If it was worth any coin, do you think Maul would have given it to you? Oh, shit. You got a partial rest to get Raphael to come over, then you gotta go see the blood merchant for the demon, then you can go talk to... Okay.
I mean, maybe.
Somebody isn't enjoying getting a bath right now. Oh, shit. With all the other fabulous things you found in this inn, why hold on to a dusty old key?
I guess it is kind of old. Here. Birds of a feather.
Do we know what it opens?
Premium trinkets and doodahs. Welcome back. Are you looking for something in particular?
Well, we want those boots. Always want those boots.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Hey, soldier.
Come on, we're gonna head
You know
out.
I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Minthara can step aside.
Excellent. Let's go.
The toll collector? I'll talk through it, for sure. I don't know about trying to beat it up, though. I've never actually tried it, or I've never actually done it. I've tried to do it. It has never gone well. It goes so embarrassingly sideways so quickly that I'll do it on Tactician, but it's like it's gonna have to be on Tactician. Straight up terrified of actually fighting that guy.
Sorry if this is rude, but can vampires fall in love?
What
a preposterous question. Vampires can do anything you can do, and a damn sight better.
Hang on.
Sunbathe? Swim?
All right. There are a few limited exceptions.
Good to know love is on the table, though.
It is. Though if the table is laden with good wine and meat, love is often left to rot with the salad leaves.
Astarion and Karlak. Could definitely, yeah, could definitely do that.
Made it through the
Karlak? I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to
touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Oh shit, I've had this the whole time.
But first, fix me.
Yep.
Please.
Charisma on the toll collector, all the thorns. It's safe. And it's really awesome to do. I'm sure fighting them would be great. And I mean, truth be told, I haven't fought the toll collector. He's the only one. The others aren't that bad. Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
Wait, a vampire.
So did it
You're playing, like...
work?
Is your
Only one way
Tav
to
a
find out.
vampire? Or are you doing an Origin Astarion? Pull her into a...
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Thank you, Dame.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Still breathing, despite everything.
This is the best day. The
Will
best
makes a
day.
comment on him eating rats. Gale tells him to be quiet. Chihiro makes a remark about him. I got you. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder, with the increased party size mods, I wonder how the banter works with that, because they're all together. Like, and it always depends on who you have with you. I wonder how that works. I'm so happy for you, though.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
What about what Damon said about your engine? We need to get you back to Avernus or it's gonna blow.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact.
That is an understandable
I
fear.
don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Wouldn't be forever. You could return just long enough for us to find some solution.
You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Oh shit, that sucks. So you can run around with 4 people. Right up until the point that you need to actually long rest in. Well then. Everybody out.
I am concerned for Karlak. She is strong, but even her courage may falter now that she knows how little time remains to her.
She won't give up as long as we support her.
Then that is what we must do. She is a fierce ally, and has survived great torments and challenges already. We would be fortunate to have her with us until the end.
I love how frank she is. Yes, that's excellent. You're a paladin, so what's the nature of your oath? We need to talk about that.
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
It is a noble purpose.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts about our companions.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
I'm curious to hear what you think of Shadowheart.
She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
I thought you might appreciate Sharon Dogma, to be honest.
The very concept of Sharon worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
What do you make of Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
Astarion's no slave. He's free of Cazador.
Free? What purpose does he have that does not involve his master? He fears him, he hates him, he dreams of him, and he will either kill him or die trying. Astarion is no more free of Cazador than you or I are free of our tadpoles. He will only be free when Cazador is dead, and that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
God, she nails it. She absolutely fucking nails it.
There's no space for me. I suggest you make one.
Listen, there's no fucking room. Like, it's that dead-ass stare.
A paragon of wisdom.
Alright.
Plenty worse in their way. Yeah? Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Sorry. Sorry.
All is ash and meat. These things have stayed interesting.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You can bet that will happen.
I was trying to concentrate. What's that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a shadow right in front of me.
What?
Does this count as adventuring?
I would certainly hope so.
What's that?
Something smells tasty. Surprise.
Damn. Just did some serious damage right there. Holy shit. We're gonna see if he does it. If just he does it.
Step quick.
Surprise, surprise. He's down. Well done.
Come on then.
Let's not get caught
Well.
off guard.
Well, at least do this. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Astarion. Wow.
Softer than a whisper.
How many died
It's alright.
today?
We're just
How
gonna
many
sit
die
here and
tomorrow?
watch you work. Have fun. That was cool.
What's that?
We'll get to that in a minute. And by a minute, probably not this session. Arabella.
Please, 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 be alright. Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up!
girl.
It's you, our little idle thief from the Druid's Grove.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
What are you... Well, that's a powerful spell. Where'd you learn to do that?
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Damn. How about you teach me those powers of yours?
Maybe. But you gotta help me first. Me and Mum and Pops. We follow Zevlor out here, then he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, miss. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
God. I got this skeleton in camp. He's gonna love hanging out with you. Just trust me.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero lady.
She's in the sewer, right?
You sense a swell of grief. Before the shadows took her, this woman mourned someone lost in battle. You sense a matriarch's flush of pride. She will soon be a grandmother, and the child will bear her name, Maldred.
That might be worth a look.
Sunset can't come quickly enough.
True Love's Caress. Fond Caress, one of a magical pair of rings. This allows the wearer to receive warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. The most pragmatic and courageous lover ever known was, of course, Sorcha McTire, for whom the popular hairstyle is named, and for whom many an extremely soppy poem has been written, most of them comparing her to geography. Bounded by love, life's diary. In the 5th year of our union, we faced our biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill, and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd ever survive it. But the bond of love we had was resilient, and it could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure. What does she do for the final battle? I don't remember if I actually used her or not.
No traps, please.
What a day.
Minthara has the gloves of thievery.
Do we have a
equipped?
target?
Well, that's essentially made for you right there. Oh fuck! I never put people's gear on.
One with the weave.
Stupid. Okay, we have some updating to do. Oh, there's that. remember is that she,
Must lug my guts through this hell.
oh, she's surrounded by a bunch of bodies. She's like, I can take care of myself, don't worry. $32 to $54. $34 to $50. That's so hard to not have fire damage added to your fists. But the bonus to attack rolls is a help. What else did we get? That's right. Gale has a shield.
Well,
Starion has the Misty
Who's
Step
next?
amulet. Minthara. Sure. There it is. I love giving him this hat. Absolutely love giving him this hat.
Awaiting orders.
Ah, you have Gandrel's aspiration.
How delicious.
Mosey on up to this door right here. Boots of Apparent Death. These boots allow the wearer to cast Feigned Death once per short rest. Practical jokes with these boots often involve all your stuff being stolen by opportunistic cousins. Excellent. Wonderful. Graveyard Diary. The moment is nigh. War has been brewing and now it overflows. When Ketheric turned us towards Shar, I followed him, in appearance if not in heart. This is my home, and I would not be removed from it no matter what. I watched at a distance as the darkness here grew, as Ketheric's grief brought him farther and farther from life itself. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat. As the Harpers march upon our little beautiful village, I can only hope Ketheric will be felled at last, and Wraithwind can begin to heal from this nightmare. Alas. Alas, no. Ice Bite Robe. Ah, the armor of Agathis. Gale, what are you wearing again? Oh, you're gonna wear that now.
Still in control. Just. Piles of bodies. Very old by the looks of them.
It's a Raphael.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark she went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which she herself fed.
How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect.
I'm sure.
I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
I can handle myself, Raphael.
Intrepid as ever. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Fine. Paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Theater kids, indeed. Alright, listen. Paint me a clearer picture than that. Or inspiration point.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
I think you're still only telling me about half of what you really know. Just trust me, I can tell.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark.
I'm sure it's always in your best interest.
Misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Sounds like an acquaintance I'd like to make, actually. You know, you can never have too many allies against you.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
Wait. Before you go, I have a proposal of my own.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
It's something of great importance to your master. But is it a love letter? A warning, or a deed of ownership? I can give you all the gory details, and I will, once the beast that lurks below is vanquished and sent back to the hells.
What do you think, Astarion?
What's not to like? We kill some horrible beastie, and I get what I want in return. Everyone's happy. Except the beastie.
Then we have an understanding. I look forward to our next meeting. Scars often tell such wonderful stories,
I think yours might be truly exquisite.
The Price of Pride. A record of Ketherick Thorm's speech to his troops before his victory over the Druids and Harpers. Take this. You there take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are coveters and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter, but in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames in the purchased hearth and see a bargain for peace. Then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it and go. Those who are not afraid in me, we won't stop you. Nor shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead, we shall know blood, and fury, and a triumph worthy of a flame reconciliable only with heaven. I swear it. Against us arrayed is a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us grow rich on screams. Thank you for helping. It was very good.
There is a darkness to these warriors that endures even now, long after their lives were spent. But who did they serve?
Not the greatest. A Selionite robe.
What's that?
Am I able to go, oh god, and play the lute for the guy that met Daniel? Like, am I able to kickstart Halson's thing into gear? Observations on the Shadow Curse. This field research on the Shadow Curse was quilled by a cleric of the god of the morning sun, Lathander. They were not particularly clever or insightful in their observations, but whatever nuance is lacking in interpretation is made up for in spades with determination. It seems with an eager and hopeful heart, the cleric set out to reach the deepest depth or the deepest part of the cursed area to conduct an analysis. Based on these blood-smeared pages near the book's end, you guess they did not get so far as they'd have liked. Alright, that's going up to the Thorm.
Can't slow down. Still alive, so that's progress.
Have a very, like, regimented way that you do it. It makes sense. I feel like I always kind of wander around this area. I kind of do things as I stumble into them. Except the Thorms. I always do the Thorms, like,
If everyone else
one by
likes the
one by
business,
one.
I'll be fine. I just want a little look.
And then Moonrise Towers always gets taken down before the actual fight. Makes it a lot easier in the long run.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
Probably not.
My hand slipped.
Everything is clear.
Uh-oh. The Wraithwind Masons.
Let's have a look.
I'll take that.
I get it. I so get that. And honestly, it's because of that I have a very difficult time watching people play. It's hard. It's hard for me to watch. I've gotten used to watching my wife play, but whenever anything, like if she gets herself in a pinch, I have to walk away. My anxiety just shoots through the roof. Of course, it also doesn't help that 3/4 of the time she thrusts the controllers into my hands and says, "Save me." It usually works at that point, but yeah. You have your way that you're gonna do things, and like that works. You know that it works. But with Baldur's as well, it's one of those things that, because how everything changes, if you do things in a different order like this, I think that's always been one of the most interesting parts about it for me.
Keep a blade close.
You still have all that shit on? Yep, you certainly do.
Symbol.
Roll to 5. Bonuses up to 21. Note from the Mason. Congratulations on finding this place, thief, but your journey ends here. Brimmed hat.
Let's keep to the shadows. That's curious.
went straight forward.
You have my attention.
Damn, you are still golden and set to go. Astarion really has done that much of the heavy lifting. And by heavy lifting, just single-handedly destroying everything. You know, like he does.
I can do better. I must.
Off we go then.
Triggers to the next scene I've just tried to do. It has helped to get me to have that scene. It is nice to have some structure to it. There are certain things that I can avoid and do differently, which I'm completely for. Like, I already would have done Isabel already. Alright, Astarion. You know what to do. Damn. That was a hell of a shot.
Let's get this over with.
Serves little to no purpose, but it was fun.
Quiet as a cloaker.
Oh, that's right, you get a free fireball. How about that?
Speak quickly.
Let's go.
Yeah, Astarion doesn't need any help. None whatsoever.
Should get started.
And it just feels wrong.
Worship me, the prophet of the end!
The hell did I just say?
On your command.
well, here. Cast magic missile. I'm trying so hard to get to use her. Alright, can still make that. Magic weapon, no. Soul breaker, no. Divine smite. There you go. Yeah. I definitely understand that. That's why I never finished my first character. I ascended Astarion, and that was one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made. I lost all heart in the run. Row of books. Rows of books. Secret Societies of the Sword Coast. Harper's, the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power, but if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why indeed? Because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids. Weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the self-same question, and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Clerd. The least known, and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Clerd. My sources tell me this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Dark Justiciars. I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this: they worship Shar.
Wish I had a bag of holding. What's in here?
Yeah. It's become somebody that objectifies people. No. Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. Forward. No one wants to read about eels, eh? You stuck-up candle-gits can keep your books on magic and demons and celestial bodies. People are practical folk and they want to read practical things. Can't make a pie out of stars, can you? No. Eels is important. Right, let's get one thing straight. Giant lightning eels? Not technically eels. They look like them, sure, and everyone calls them eels, but the shape of the head, the bone structure, you can't tell me that's the same as a giant moray. Now, where can you catch eels? Bloody everywhere. From Neverwinter to El Terrell to Calimport, you can find an eel. But where do they breed, and how? Well, you probably heard the stories that they're just snakes that learn to swim, or they're baby leviathans, or they're underdark spies, but that's all bunkum. They breed in the Sea of Moonshade, I'm sure, and then swim all over Faerun. And if those pricks and Candlekeep give me the money to sail there, I'd be able to prove it. But no, they're too busy studying demon puzzle boxes and mumbling about whatever Laundo said years ago. Bet Al couldn't tie a good fishing knot for nothing. The book carries on like this for several pages before finally returning to the topic of eels. I love that book. I love that book. Completely forgot about it.
That might be worth a look.
Yeah, better to watch Carly do it. Completely agree. Really? Really? Didn't realize that they were gonna add more art to it. That's fun. Moonrise diagram. Carefully drawn diagram of Moonrise Towers. Circle of red ink shows your attention, or draws your attention as though something has been stashed in the tower's prison dungeon.
Someone's marked a spot at the base of Moonrise Towers. Worth a look.
Logbook 12, 1371. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6th of Uktar, sent to druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9th of Uktar, a group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10th of Uktar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12th of Uktar. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here. Sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanas. You know, it just occurred to me I didn't actually read the last bit of patch notes. Shit, that's on me. Alright. We finish looting this place, and then call it for the night. Harvest of Memory. Brought to the Shadowfell, which is a reflection of the world you're in, and a dark reflection too, rife with wickedness and twisted echoes and despair. By their Raven Queen, the Shadar Kai are elves. Not elves as you might find along the Sword Coast, but elves that reflect their home with their with their physiology and attitude. On the whole, they are cruel, nasty-minded people who are nonetheless singularly devoted to their queen and her domain of power. That domain is life and death, and in their unwavering fealty to their mistress, the Shadar Kai perform the thankless duty of ferrying the memories of the dead for her to admire, in a kind of memory-based menagerie. That's fucking terrifying. Corsairs of Luskan. This cultural analysis spends a good number of pages on Luskan. Tucked like a gold filling, or some would say a pus-filled abscess, at the mouth of the river Mirar, Luskan is a city of merchant princesses, swarthy bandit princes, and the most diverse, cutthroat, and fractured cabal of pirates on Toril. Torn into factions, these piratical groups are known as ships. Here, the book details each faction with a frankly dizzying attention to detail. The one point of interest is that the ship Kurth faction are in fact controlled by a secret mercenary group of drow. A rich and fertile land. This ancient map depicts the areas surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, and black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. Flow of the Keonthar. Here you find a rich history of the Keonthar River. Evidently, it flowed through half a dozen settlements, more and more springing up over time, and the picture this book evokes is that lasts 100 years. One of barges drifting over the orange water under a burning autumn sky, and the barges smelling of casked wine, salted pork, exciting spices, less exciting spices like rosemary, which is still fragrant and nice, but altogether not terribly exciting, and children running barefoot by the banks, waving to the grinning, sweating sailors from their play among the river reeds. Saluna's devotee. This diary records the life of John Medolin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Saluna, John Medolin exchanged his claws for a great sword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name was Erlana, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles, for Erlana was a saint of the goddess, gifted even more than he could have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something.
Distant memory of a man stretching his back with a groan. Another day of hauling masonry blocks done.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Of arcane acuity. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain arcane acuity for 2 turns. Dex saving throw +1. Arcane acuity. Affected entity has a +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class for each remaining turn.
I am listening. Father, they will die for you.
A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be.
But that will fit in my bag.
Mason's log. How quickly things change. The Thorms are Selûnite through and through, or so I believe. Perhaps Ketheric only converted from Melodia, and with her death and then his daughter's, his faith died too. But turned to Shar, that beggars belief. Ketheric's justiciars are growing greater in number, and more determined to rout any traces of Selûne and Wraithwind. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, come to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others, converts all, whether they truly believe I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle while justiciars gain power in our humble town. What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who is no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse. But he offered me something I couldn't refuse. Help. The time is now. Ketheric's justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below, they will be wiped out, all of them. I didn't ask how, I just wanted them gone. Let the Harpers have it, Ketheric, now. They'll make short work of him. Mason's letter. Alfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing, though nor more surprised than me. You warned me of Thorm's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. You warned me of coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me, and I did not listen. It is my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies. Besides, gather your allies at last light. Let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in light of day. We will end him with a dagger to the back before he can so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try. Your brother, Morford. And that is the Masons. However, you had mentioned that there is a place to unlock by defeating the toll collector. That's something that I definitely would have never done. Really curious about that.
Over there.
Here lies a pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures. Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
Skin recipe. Frivolity gave me a glimmer of hope today. I took precious time away from research into the platinum scale to help a gnome. Her guinea pig was trapped in bramble and briar, and the gnome wanted something to toughen her skin. I helped her, and the gnome kissed my raw, scaleless hand and left in good cheer. Recipe for 1 elixir of bark skin. Extracts needed: salts of gnarled tree bark, suspension of either mud mephit wing or lactolite. Method: combine and shake. That should do it. And when in doubt with alchemy, help a desperate guinea pig. Pluck him from the thorny sprig, then serve him up his tea. My success with bark skin has led me down an avenue of experimentation that could cloak my aching body in scales of hard, shining platinum. Writing is harder with my left hand. The right one, the one the gnome kissed, is seized in a claw of agony. Generally, my pain is abominable, but for the first time in a while, I have it. I do hope. A small note was added to this edition of the text. It simply reads, "I saved my guinea."
Open up.
That was fun. I do not recall having read that one before. Alright. That's Corilla. What is Corilla doing here?
Tread carefully. You are still necessary.
Okay. Well, that was settling. And with that, we're gonna long rest. And we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Anybody wanna chat? Okay with that. That is completely alright. We will continue hearing what Minthara has to say about some of the other companions next time. Really? I've seen her, like, I caught her a number of times right there, but this is the first time I've actually gotten to talk to her. I've never noticed her at any other time. That's really interesting. Where else did you find her? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to, oh shit, actually, you know what? She's in the camp in Act 1? What? Really? Well, wow, okay. That's interesting. Mike. Okay, there we go.
If you intend to stray from Moonrise while Ketherick still lives, I shall remain at camp, strategizing his downfall.
Jesus. I have unfinished business to attend to before dealing with Ketherick. Don't worry. Go to camp. I'll see you soon.
As you wish.
That's wild. I had no idea. Absolutely no idea. Gonna have to try to spot her. Gonna look for her now. back.
She is catalogued in Corontoran for tangible jewels.
Okay, Kale.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. Empty-handed, of course.
That's what I thought. Is it timed? Like, are there certain ones that she comes out for? Or, like, certain, like, long rests? I don't know. They now sell their Cloud Giant Finger ingredient. Yay!
So, what were you before you were this?
There is no before.
Lucky for us, we've got a knack for miracles. Let's reunite the girl with her mother and father. She deserves that much. That's...
Agreed.
Astarion,
70 years.
how is the rat diet going?
For what?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
That old idiot.
Okay. Gonna have to look into what they are.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. Empty-handed, of course.
I wonder if there's something that she says if you, like, manage to talk to her every time. Yes, it was so worth coming back here. So very worth coming back here. Want to buy everything, but I also shouldn't. Oh. No exclamation there.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Yeah. I've discovered that you now sell me better things. Which is why. Ah, yes. The Divine Bone Shard.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Worry not, friend. You'll find the key soon enough.
It's not a bad idea to do all the prep at the end, I guess. And start. I need Brenna. That is what I need. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Guidance isn't concentration. Oh, no. It absolutely is. Never mind.
Ah, excellent choice.
Brenna.
Can I touch your face?
No.
Are you know...
You're no fun.
No.
Actually, real talk. Where is Brenna? Hanging out with Shadowheart. That's where Brenna is.
This vessel is at...
But the vessel only stares blankly.
This soul... Is that blood? No, never mind. I have such a headache.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt.
Looking ahead.
Oh, wait, nope. Wrong menu. There we go. Sharp doubles of everything.
Best get going.
Okay.
So, the untouchable Karlak is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought it sounds awful.
Wait. Oh, shit.
Hello, my sweet. Lead on.
Okay. We don't have a Minthara. Right.
Never met a skeleton before. Are you... you know...
I know well. Karlak's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. We can be sure of that.
I don't get it.
How can I help? I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Wonderful.
Alright. because we are on this side of the Underdark, or of the map, I guess, we'll head over to the Grimforge. So then this is where we will continue it from next time. Halsin. That's gotta be Halsin's bag. Alright. Wait, I still have Brenna. The hell?
If death is soon to take Karlak, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known. You're full up. Dismiss someone good.
What now?
Mine's never quiet.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Oh hell, did Minthara... Oh bloody hell. Minthara's got her shit.
Someone there?
Seek and you shall find me.
Eager for battle.
Right, right. Well... Fuck.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could
Alright,
have.
everybody. Back to the Shadowed Lands. I hope that, oh, what the hell. I still have the potion effects that I activated. Oh, fuck, we're at 2.5 hours. Oh, shit. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Shit. I literally just said that I'm at 2.5 hours, about to have to wrap things up here. How are you doing though, Ren? You're good. Honestly, I usually would have ended about a half hour ago.
There's more where that came from. Not as long as we can put up a fight.
Though at the same time,
Wish we had stone or steel.
I've said that I'm going to wrap up any second now, and then I continue to still here play.
Should just about do.
Yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a good day, but it's been a long day. We have Minthara now. That's the thing. Yup, see that she has the stuff. Bugs indeed. How you doing though?
I do not have time for idle chatter.
Oh, right. Well, I guess I am Astarian. Definitely just told him to get bent. Oh, I got... I shouldn't spend money on Silent Hill. But Silent Hill... Oh, God.
You wish to consult me?
I wish for you to come along.
Admirable ambition. But you must make room for me first. A paragon of wisdom. At your command.
She needs a, Oh, what the hell. Completely out the side of my head. No idea what I was about to say. Shit, that's unfortunate.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Salutations.
There's so much to do in Act 2. I love the Shadowed Lands. I really do. A lot of me just wants to keep going. But we still haven't found that death worm yet. It's probably gonna do that in a while. Nah. Tomorrow's a chill day. Don't have to go anywhere, don't have to do anything. Work for the week is done. So if ever there... Yeah. Tonight's my Friday night. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Pick something, for Christ's sake. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
I wish we'd gear up and head
I'm gonna try...
Standing around is making me antsy.
I'm gonna try to play the instrument for the guy that's,
I don't.
Stock up while you can. I only
Under
hope I
effect
brought
by the
enough to
curse.
see us through. Cheeky. But, since you're asking, if you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Ah, no ingredients. Oh, gross. Tell me you at least have, like, a favorite podcast or a number of audiobooks to rotate through. When I had my commute to the store north of Milwaukee, I got so many audiobooks in. There's shit that I want, but...
Take care now.
Your Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking. Glad you and Karlak are all right. Well, as all right as any of us.
Indeed.
A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway.
There you
And
go.
If you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
What do you mean by interesting materials? That's fair.
Hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique.
Ooh.
I could sense some. Smell it almost.
I can now pop up the live or pop out the live chat
out
from
there in the
TikTok.
shadows. If you find
And then just
bring
put
it
it
to me.
wherever, so I can put
I'll
it
make
right
something
next to
incredible.
the. Yes. Oh, that's good. Yeah, excellent. Glad that I figured that out. I think I found a material you could work with. What can you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
On more than one occasion, an audiobook on the way to work in the morning would, yeah, it wasn't good. Actually got lost one morning. Missed my turn. Rare that I get lost.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Ooh, the Hell Dusk armor. Or the flawed Hell Dusk armor. What have you listened to, Ren? That's what's up. There we go.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Need anything?
Wait. I think I found material you could work with. What can you make of it?
It's perfect.
Libby?
Really? Just a moment. I'll be able to work this one quickly.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
I usually turn mine on for the last, like 45 minutes of being awake. And then the first half hour in the morning. Cool. Wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells.
Trust no one. No rest for the wicked,
Or
I see.
trust but verify.
If it is for the best.
I applaud your taste.
Can't wear the... Well, at least I don't think so. Yep. It's too much of a sacrifice to AC. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Let's move.
I like that. That's cute.
Need anything?
It's another good listen time. $4,650 you would charge Buffy. And that is why I buy things with Will. Which I do want. Oh, that's the Darkfire short bows here. I have a rather extensive Audible library.
neither dead nor
I've had it for quite some time. Turn the membership on and off every once in a while. Nice thing is you keep all the books that you get. Will, right? I'm here for Will. We also figured out that if you can sign in
How beautiful
on
it
somebody's
must be
Audible
to know
account.
you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlak fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Oh, what the hell was I? If you sign into somebody else's Audible account and download their books and then sign out, you're able to, you can go to the installed section of books in your Audible account and all of their books that you downloaded are still there. So every once in a while I will briefly change my Amazon password and give people temporary access so that they can download things.
Sharp as ever. Astarion, I just want to
Absolutely.
say, I judged you wrongly. I'm sorry.
I could be talked into doing it
And how, specifically,
for the group.
have you misjudged my fine character?
I absolutely would.
You aren't actually insufferably randy. You're just insufferable.
I'm getting rid of those out of my inventory.
I need a hug.
No, you need a bath. Perhaps we should dunk you in the Chianza.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
Missing pets? Thousands of little legs skitter inside this bottle seeking an escape. That's unsettling.
I missed you so much. When I heard the screams, I thought
Premium trinkets and doodads.
We're together again. None of that matters.
don't you ever get yourself captured again.
Sell things you don't need.
Gaslight's best bargains right here.
See you again with my own eyes.
He loves to pick on Astarion. Like, it's
Need
one
anything?
of Will's things, without a doubt.
I'll be here if you need anything.
What, did Gale have part of the gold or some shit? We had more. No? No? Shit.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Need anything?
Keep an eye out for passing vagrants. 3,100. Yeah. Alright. Why am I not able to get higher? Does he really? I guess I never came across that dialogue. Is that enough? Oh, hell. 50 off.
I'll be here if you need it.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Part of my brain breaks every single time that I sell a magical item. I swear to God. Hey, stranger. How you doing? The later it gets, more people join the stream. Oh, shit. How you doing tonight, buddy? How he looks good in anything, and another about how he's like a prince from a fairy. Oh, wow. That's high praise. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Take care now.
I'm trying to scrounge up enough gold to buy this bow. I think I just managed to do it.
How's the barricade? Need anything?
There
I'll be here if you
we
need it.
go. I don't know who's gonna wield it, but haste. That's a thing. Why does Will have this shit? I don't ever recall using Will for combat. Yeah, knew that one was coming. Oh well, we can leave Will like that for a while. We'll give him Minthara's gloves.
I've got a long road ahead.
But since you joined, I'll run you through what survival is for the division. So division, the first one was all in New York, in the middle of winter, or when it was out actually on Black Friday when it started, that a virus wiped everything out. And in survival, you are dropped in, or you're sent on a helicopter mission to recover the antivirals from inside the Dark Zone, which is like the center of the city where the virus hit hardest, and it's all shut down. But on the way, your helicopter gets shot down, and you have to, from the very edge of the map, work your way all the way into the middle.
What's on your
while having a infection timer that sits at an hour and 5 minutes.
You'll need to make room for me first.
And you get like medicine and medicine and painkillers to stave it off. But if the infection counts all the way down, you're dead. It's also in the middle of a blizzard, so anytime that you're outside, half the time you can't see anything, and you also have to keep your eye on a cold bar. So if you get too cold, you start to die from hypothermia. You also have to eat, you have to drink. Eating kicks in automatic health restoration, and drinking allows you to see any lootable containers in your environment, because you start off with like basic clothes, like you're not even wearing a jacket when you get in, and you're stripped down to just a pistol. So then the farther that you get into the city, the more gear that you find, and ultimately you gear up to go into the dark zone and to grab the antivirals. But should you brave all of the different elements, then you grab the antivirals and fire off an extraction flare to have a helicopter come pick you up. So in that way, it kind of reminded me of the extraction thing that you had talked about with the Hunt game. 1880. I had it on a note. 1896, the Hunt Showdown. Did you never play The Division, the first one?
It'll need to.
Or hell, either of them?
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Oh god, I've literally just been wandering around in a circle. Okay. Let's go talk to the sleeping guy.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around.
Which sword is that, Mythic? Sorry.
One of us stays here, while the other looks
I'm gonna sell this painting, these boots. Actually, I'm gonna sell most of the shit in your room. Don't mind me. Part of me hopes that you haven't. Because that's... oh man. I would be so down to play that.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color?
I think I
I'm
have
Fistula.
The Division on PC. I think.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell. Yet it has not.
It says I don't. That name he mentioned, Nathaniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over ever since we found him.
God, that doesn't sound right. I have the Division. That song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you. Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Blame Culla. Do you know where you are?
If he does, he isn't sane.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Wait! Take this letter. It was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but it might help.
There seems to be some kind of document protruding from this gentleman's pantaloons.
We are living
as I
You do not have it. If you save Mizora with Will in the party, you can bargain for a reward, and you get a sword that lets... Right, I remember... I think it was you that mentioned that. The last time that we were going through. I don't have the musical instrument, do I? Might have played an Xbox One at some point. Sounds vaguely familiar. Much more first-person PV. Okay. A stick of dynamite for you to throw. Okay. I mean, it's still very battle royale style.
Shadows, they get darker, but our hiding place is brighter.
Glad to have you. Have a good night, Ren. Good to have you drop in. Actually, you know what? With that, wasn't able to do the thing with the guy that's cursed. So we'll back out here. The loot is in the hospital. That's right.
Still standing around.
Well, that will be... I think we'll run after that first. For next session.
See any movement out there?
I don't know if anything is scheduled for tomorrow night. I don't think so.
Dark to tell. I bet they're close. Watching us.
Sinking cloud safe. Thank you. Ubisoft Connect. I could have sworn that I had it on Steam, but I bet you it's on this. Who's the bald capybara? Victini showed me that a long, long time ago. Yarp, there it is. Ubisoft Connect. Tom Clancy's The Division. Oh, my World in Conflict download is actually a thing that I can do again. How about that? God, World in Conflict was a great game. But anyway, I will talk to you both very shortly, but I'm gonna bug out for the night. If not tomorrow, I will see y'all on Sunday.